Breaking news today. Putin has signed off on changes that will limit the coverage of the presidential election by the media. Vladimir Putin has approved new amendments that restrict the media's ability to cover presidential elections. Candidates are prohibited from posting campaign materials on blocked resources, a list that includes Facebook, Instagram, and media outlets like Medusa. Under the new rules, only journalists officially employed by registered media outlets are allowed to attend election commission meetings, and only those who have the right according to Russian law may take photographs or record videos inside polling stations. Journalists' ability to cover elections at polling places on military bases or in areas under martial law has also been curtailed by the amendments. The next time Russia votes for president will be in March of 2024. Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, has been in Kazakhstan for official purposes. On November 9, Putin landed in Astana, and he was greeted by Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. Both presidents attended a meeting of the Forum for Interregional Cooperation after a formal ceremony welcoming the Russian leader was held in Akorda, the presidential residence. Energy. Kazakhstan plans to supply the European Union with natural gas from its massive reserves. Putin is pleased by this development because Russia is also a major gas exporter and will want to combine Russian and Kazakh supplies before selling to the European Union. The same reasoning is being applied by Russia to the EU's gas supply terminals in Turkey and Azerbaijan. The European Union will still receive Russian gas. Agreements were reached between the two countries in the energy sector, with Russia agreeing to construct 3 renewable thermal power plants in Kazakhstan in exchange for $100 billion. A 15-year agreement for the transit of Russian gas to Uzbekistan was signed by Kazakhstan and Gazprom on November 1, 2023. In addition, Russian oil enters China via Kazakhstan, while Kazakh oil is exported through Russia's Krasnodar region. Without Kazakhstan, which serves as a gateway for Chinese exports to Russia and Europe, China's Belt and Road Initiative would not be feasible. Kazakhstan's plans to construct its own nuclear power plant are one of the most contentious and far-reaching challenges to economic cooperation between the two countries. The price tag is expected to be in the billions. Astana has stated on multiple occasions that it will select a contractor company from a pool of international bids. Rosatom, a state-owned company in Russia, has also made statements on November 9 that put it in the running. We recognize the superiority of Russian solutions in the market. In other infrastructure news, Putin and Tokayev have agreed to open an additional 2 railway checkpoints on the Kazakh-Russian border by the end of the year to facilitate the import of lumber and other raw materials. Russian timber was also agreed upon for delivery by the parties. In addition to increasing air travel between the two countries, Kazakh Vice Prime Minister Sarık Jumangaran will look into other options to guarantee the regular delivery of raw iron ore from Kazakhstan to Russia. In particular, the number of QAZAQ air flights to Novosibirsk and Chelyabinsk will be increased. Vladimir Putin has pledged that Russia will keep supplying and expanding its exports to the Kazakh domestic market. As a result of up to 40% losses in locally produced agricultural goods due to insufficient logistics and storage systems between Kazakhstan and Russia, Kazakhstan plans to increase climate-controlled product storage capacity by 1 million tons.